Hello and welcome, my Capricorn friends, to your July 2016 Clairvoyant Alchemy reading. And you will be the final reading for July. I've dropped all the other zodiac signs, and you're the last Earth sign. And I must say that your fellow Earth sign friend, Taurus, Diablo came out. Your trump card came through already. Okay? So we know that we have some power on this table for our earth signs. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with you. And Capricorn, you are a quality cardinal sign. And as a cardinal sign, your job is to initiate the season. You are the leader which brings forth that season. And cardinal signs are pioneering and enterprising. And you are an earth sign in the month or the winter months. So your season opens the winter, okay? And usually that means December and January are the birth dates for Capricorn. January 21 through, December 21 through January 21 or 20th, depending on, I guess, if we have a leap year. And your mantra is I use, and your keywords are ambitious, conscientious, prudent, reliable, and patient, which is nice to know. And also, you are the 10th house of ambition, status, career, and public image. And so that's why sometimes some of you can be a little materialistic, like Taurus, in the respect, because Taurus is all about money, possessions, and values, and that the Dark Lord card, Diablo, the devil, came through for Taurus. It kind of put us in the check and balance with them. So in case you have Taurus in your charts or someone you know is a Taurus, you might want to check that reading out for the earth signs. But I've decided to open up the reading. I'm working with the Rider Tarot deck, and I don't usually work with this deck, but we've been saying to everyone, please, embrace the magician within, become the alchemist, work with the elements, earth, air, fire, water, the moon, the sun, the stars, okay? The universe is providing. And this deck has to be like over 130 years old. And if you want to look up the illustrator of this deck, Pamela Coleman Smith, there's a really intriguing history about her who painted all these images. And it was Arthur Edward Waite who made this deck up. I believe he was some kind of doctor of philosophy or something like that. But here we have the magician, and the back doesn't have an image. So we're working with them for the tarot, and we're also working with the Sacred Circle Tarot to tap this earth element. Okay, beautiful. This is by Anna Franklin, and I really respect her as an author. She also authored the Fairy Ring deck. I have both those decks. The Fairy Ring is an oracle, where this is tarot. I'm not sure if she's done others, but this is another, and illustrated by Paul Mason. He did the beautiful artwork. Very, very cool. And this is the, I think this is the Hierophant right here. Okay, the Hierophant. But it has a lot of animal wisdom. You can see how it has the butterflies. The badger is all about being tenacious. We've got a rabbit here, but this is called a hare. I think it's a little different. We've got the deer in the background. Anyway, I love how she's done it. She's a true pagan, and I respect much. And then I brought out the magical messages of the fairies, because they are literally like the little earth angels for us. They truly are, live amongst us in nature, and they are they're mischievous, I believe, in some ways, yet I think they do that to get your attention, because they are sort of the wee folk. But it's a beautiful, and this is, of course, Doreen Virtue, and bringing out Doreen Virtue again, Archangel Raphael healing. He is the angel of healing, working with your, heart chakra, the love factor. And the month of July is his month in the respect of he can bring you a happy meeting, okay? A happy meeting where you may meet someone that you knew before, let's just say high school or something like that. Or maybe you resonate with this person immediately, like a past life scenario. But it is about, a partnership, people working together. And because you're the last sign that I'm reading, Capricorn, the love came out again, the Two of Cups, the lovers. So it could also mean a romantic relationship that you can also work together as. I mean, it's like a happy meeting, like, like-minded to like-minded, that you get each other right away. You resonate immediately, and it's all positive. So we're going to just pick one at the end with Archangel Raphael. And today we're doing a 6-card pull for the Clairvoyant Alchemy readings. And I chose that number mainly because it's about the harmonizing 6, finding that peace, getting your karmic relationships in check. And it's a beautiful number, and it is also the number 6 major arcana is the lovers in the tarot. So, I want to bring out the feeling of that vibration for all of us as much as we can. Bring love to this planet, which is so chaotic. I'm not trying to change the tone, but more bombings, more killings. We really collectively, I believe in this. I believe that we can heal the phantom forces. I believe this with all my heart. There's a reason why I'm on YouTube, and I've been just sharing it because I have so many new wonderful subscribers. Thank you kindly. And my Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter friends, thank you for resonating with me. But we need to collectively, consciously, collectively start sending out the vibrations of love to heal this planet. Because if not, the phantom forces just, and who's in charge of that, my Capricorn friends? The devil, okay? But we don't concentrate on the devil or evil on this channel. No, we do not. But there's no doubt about it that he is real. And I've said it before that, he's been around forever. Since the beginning, I believe. In the void of darkness. And even the Bible, read, and then there was light. Okay. And even with the Egyptian pantheon, where they came from the stars, and I forget the first line of the pantheon, but then it was Geb, G-E-B, and Nuit, N-U-I-T, and they were the mother and father of Osiris, Isis, and Set. And back then, they were all brother and sister, but they also married within. But Set killed Osiris, chopped him up into pieces, and then Isis went looking all over. It's, all been written down via the archaeologists, what they have found, but she pieced them back together, and then came their beloved child named Horus. Okay. And he also was victimized by his own brother, where he, took his eye out. You know what I mean? That's why, if you've heard of the Eye of Horus. So there's been hate, and then in the Bible, Cain and Abel, the first sons of Adam and Eve, one kills the other. You know what I mean? So it's like, he is very powerful. I've said it before, he's the master magician, and Diablo has wisdom. We can learn what not to follow, okay? And mainly because once you align with the devil and you sell your soul to him, per se, for materialistic reasons, which is, he rules that karma, no doubt. He rules karma. So just know that then your soul becomes lost, okay? Lost in the ethers. And I've talked about this before. I'm one who, I believe in sending souls to the light. I watch some of these shows where, it's about these murders, and because I can see their images, and I know their names, I literally start praying, and I right there try to send them to find peace, okay? Because I believe we can do that as well. But not to get, this is going to be a positive reading. However, it's just what's just happened, bombing in an airport and now bombing in Baghdad. What happened in Orlando, I don't even think I can ever release the pain that I've felt from that. So I'm just, let's make it real. But let's see how the cards come through for your reading, because July really is a beautiful month. It really is. It's about, being creative and tapping your spiritual teacher within. Okay. Bring in the white light, bright light. Bring in the golden rays. Bring in the violet, whatever you want to call it. Just look up and make wishes upon these stars. That's been huge for the last couple of months now, and huge in this month as well. Look up to the sky, wish upon those stars to make your dreams come true. Because honestly, they're here for us. Okay, look at this. I already can see this card right here. So I didn't pick it. We'll give you a bonus card. Okay, we've had some bonus cards today for all the signs. It's been kind of wild, crazy good. All right, it helps me if you feel uncomfortable where you're sitting or lying down or whatever you're doing, to do some deep breathing. So why don't we exhale out strongly like a dragon, breathes out fire. Bring your belly in, abdominal wall tight, and then just as solid and strong, inhale, Buddha belly out. Let's just do it again, because it really does aid me. Even all the yogi masters, they, deep breathing exercises. Even when, before you get out of the bed, when you wake up, you should just lie there a little bit and concentrate on your breathing before you, get out of bed. And even when you go to sleep, when you crawl into the bed to go to sleep, do that same kind of deep breathing, as many as you can. And then make sure, because we're concentrating on our dreams and our clear consciousness, keep a pen and paper, nearby, so that when you arise from your sleep, you can jot down whether it's a word or a phrase or a vision you had, and keep that in a journal, or journalize all that, okay? Because you'll be amazed how, if you read it a few months from when that happened, that it might make more sense to you, okay? All right, another exhale out, strong and solid. Belly in, abdominal wall tight, and inhale, Buddha belly out. Exhale slowly. Okay, and then we'll bring in Archangel Raphael towards the close to pick one card. Okay? All right, and let's see what happens. And wishing all of you a wonderful month in July. Please try to go outside, ground with Mother, look up to Father God, and the stars, and Luna especially. She keeps us in balance. She controls the tides, as I've said. And, we are 80% made of water ourselves. So if she can control the water flow of the earth, imagine how our emotions are also, you know, aligned with her magic. So, everything day by day, baby steps, but make sure that your spiritual wisdom includes tapping the elements. Okay, like the magician cannot be a magician without tapping the elements. Okay. Oh, how beautiful! Yowza! Look at this, my Earth friends. The Ten of Pentacles is here. Isn't that awesome? Yes, it is. That's like the family and everything is aligning now. Just, I gotta give it some love here. How beautiful is that? I love it. This is, we call the tens, well, it's a transcendence number, but it's like success in a large amount. I mean, really, you've made it, or you can make it. Let's just say, and even for those of you who have made it and you're watching these kind of videos, more power to you. That's just so wonderful. And this is all Pentacles, the Earth sign. Ah, how beautiful. That's just exquisite. No doubt about it. And the Earth element is all about the feminine receptive, the coins, fertility, growth, and it's about family. You can see, the patriarch here, the elder, the grandfather with his children, his family. Showing a picture of some dogs that are loyal, because they're being well taken care of. How beautiful! And this is about, success in the respect that you've worked it hard, and and it's just a large sum of money, really, a large sum of money. So, and you can see little baby there too. So it is like a grandfather overlooking the little baby. So it's like history. History. How wonderful. Let's stand that up tall and strong. And that it's come out in the earth sign. How cool is that? And Capricorns, you kind of are about, making that kind of, I don't want to say the word materialistic, because this is a beautiful card. This is about you earned it. You deserve it. Okay. It wasn't like you're just wishing for it. Okay. No, you put the steps in. You walked it, you talked it, and you made it. It's a beautiful card. Wonderful. How awesome. And now we have the Seven of Cups. All right. Well, here we have. And sevens, it's a spiritual number. Yes, it is. And it could be spiritual victory or spiritual challenges. And this one, the cups, is also the water sign, but it could mean like a spiritual love, But also, it can mean like, this person he's in an imagination mode, like he's thinking of all these things. You can see, probably thinking about a love interest. Probably this is like spirit right here. And then we've got the serpent going on, the castle. He's kind of putting out in his dreams. Then we've got some jewelry like coin, gems, victory. You can have victory. And we got a dragon in there too, with a fire element, being tenacious at what you do. But again, the cups coming from the heart, feminine receptive, and it's flowing. But this can also say that you just got a lot that you want to embrace. So really, we want to kind of take this card to heed in the respect that let's walk our talk, okay? Let's walk our talk. And yes, dreaming, imagination is all wonderful. That's all productive. But what can be counterproductive is when you don't walk the talk. All right? So make sure that you bring in that spiritual love, okay? And definitely, let go of like attachments, like things that really, you don't need. And that was a big factor in the reading we just had. That it was like Don't get caught up with the material things, because money goes and money comes. No doubt about it. All right. And what's funny here, I've never noticed this, but this looks like there's a skull right there. Okay. And remind you, this deck was designed 130 years ago. But it does look like there's a skull here, because the other cups don't have this right there, if you can see. So, you know, and we talk about the death too, in the respect, from death comes rebirth. So just align with spirit. You know, just put in your head, spiritual victory is going to be mine. Okay? There might be some challenges, but I'm attaining spiritual victory, because this card came out first, that you have accomplished it because you walk the talk. So there's no need now to go into, you know, a place where you're just imagining things, because really you can attain it. You can just go for it. You don't even have to imagine about it anymore. Just walk your talk. Okay? Walk your talk, Capricorn. Grounding. 5 of Wands. Okay, well, 5s are about those changes, movement, moving in the right direction. Let's say it like that, because with this card that just came through, I mean, to open up the reading with this beautiful transcendence number that, you know, in large amounts, you've walked the talk and you're going to make it happen. But, you know, just realize that once you have made it, and then people, you know, there's going to be those that jealous or envy or whatever you want to call it, you know, will send you negative energy just because they have nothing and don't know how you could have attained it. But that's why we just stand strong, okay? Stand strong and believe in yourself, all right? And, you know, don't, sometimes, you know, this card right here, when you're grounding, you really have to, and you see, go outside to Mother Earth. This has been another huge theme, okay? Look up to the Father Sky and ground with Mother. But you just keep moving, okay? Just keep moving. No matter if you change your minds, you know, or you feel that there's a restlessness, you just keep moving, okay? And you know, see how she's got these wands here, these spears planted firmly in the ground. So even if you're wandering in this valley here, you know, take a stand, and this is where you will acknowledge much more power, okay? Okay. Just, I mean, because you've made, you know what I'm saying? Like, this card represents the opening of the reading. So this is attainable. No matter where you are right now in life, this is attainable via this reading. But sometimes some of us do. And even when you've attained all of this, some of us get restless and still want to do other things, more projects, which is okay. All right? So if you want to do some other projects because you've attained, you know, the plata, resources, but now you have resources to invest in other, you know, scenarios, go for it. But just know, remember that with change comes sometimes, you know, how would you say, restlessness, I guess is the word I'm trying to, keeps popping up in my head here, in the respect that, you know, you've got the money now to invest in other things, and sometimes you're like, oh, I want to go do this and do that. But just baby steps. Everything is baby steps. We've been saying that for a long time now. Just take baby steps for whatever you do, okay? That way you're not hustling. You're just really grounding, which is a great word here, okay? It's about grounding, not hustling, okay? Recovery. Wow. 2 wands, all about the fire spirit. Love it. Definitely. And this is pure masculine, active. The fire dragons, all about masculine, active, all about that passion and energy. So definitely have some passion and energy. If you know, let's say it this way, if you've made it, you're doing well, and now you want to go to the next adventure. Just do it with passion and spiritual energy behind it. You know, work with spirit. Okay. Always work with spirit. And again, another card, you know, being outdoors, ground with mother. So, very interesting. And, you know, recovery sometimes is when you get your mind back straight again, you know, like, and nines are about those completions of completions. So, and endings. So just day by day, baby steps, you know, whatever was a mental kind of thinking that didn't go well, just know you have the knowledge to go on. So get, you know, this is good for everybody. Get grounded and recover from anything that didn't align with you spiritually, because this is the fire spirit. All right. But Mother Earth is a beautiful spiritual teacher, you know, healer, and you can just go outside and get your mind right when you go outdoors and look up and, you know, hear the birdies sing, you know, watch the animals and look up to the sky, really. And if you can go by a body of water, how wonderful that is. Another feminine receptive, go with the flow, you know, go with the flow, my friends. Really, there's no reason to want so much in material things because we can't take it with us. You know what I mean? I mean, you can give it to your children or, you know, you can pay it forward. That's wonderful. But that if it costs you like health, your health, well, health is wealth in its own. You have good quality health for your age, you got it you got everything then. Because we've talked about it before. How many people have a lot of money, a lot of possessions, houses, cars, whatever they're into. But if they're not healthy, well, they can't even enjoy anything. You know what I mean? So just day by day, step by step, take it easy. Okay, so now we have the Seven of Swords. Right, this card, here we have another spiritual, it's either the sevens, all about spirituality in the respect of it can be a challenge, like this one is, or it can be a victory. Okay, and this is really, it can be also about a work or health challenge. This card, and you see that there's always someone when you've made it good. Okay, when you've made it and you're doing good, there's somebody who wants to take from you. Okay, and God forgive when it's your own family. You know what I mean? Don't doubt about it. That's even the most wicked. Okay, but just if you're having any kind of challenge, turn to spirit, turn to spiritual work, spiritual experiences. Okay, like look at this. The grounding and recovery have come up to confirm, yes, go outside. Okay, take a break from, you know, the takers, the haters. Let them go. You know, they're going to get theirs. It's called karma. And really, Diablo runs karma, my Capricorn friends. So, just, you know, put your spiritual wisdom out to the universe. Say, please aid me. Call on your guardian angels. Call on those that you know, even if your loved ones who have passed, call on them. They're always near you as well. But just stay grounded. We have such an opportunity on this beautiful planet. Nothing like it. I've said it in case you've watched some of my other videos because, you know, you have your signs and other zodiac signs. I mean, your earth, air, excuse me, your rising, your moon, your sun, or your children, whatever you're watching. You know, it's all about really working with nature and getting outside and believing in what your aptitude is to bring forward wisdom to the children especially. So they'll be our spiritual leaders down the road. Wouldn't that be wonderful when we have these governments ruled or led, you know, by spiritual teachers, you know, so having our children being involved in that kind of thing. Because there's always going to be takers, and there's always going to be haters. It's just how it is, you know, and that's why the devil's large. But if we can raise the children to be aware of spirituality, and then they help run the governments, wouldn't that be gorgeous? That'd be a win-win. Pregnancy. The birth of a child brings a great blessings to you and the world. There you go. Just talking about the children being our future leaders. How wonderful is that? It can happen. It truly can. So for you all watching, male or female, you know, and if you're, you know, woman is with child, and you follow these kind of videos, please, we can heal this planet in the next 50, 100 years. I mean, I'm reading a deck literally that's like 130 years old, so this can happen in the next 50 to 100 years old, you know? And I really think that, you know, I don't talk well about that Queen Elizabeth at all, but these grandchildren are different, you know? Their mother was Diana, who had a good soul, and I think they're going to change, you know, after Philip's gone. I really think those boys are going to do a potentially marvelous job. Probably take another 20 years, but hey, 10, 15, 20 years, it's all right. That's what we need. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. How awesome is this? Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes. There you go, my Capricorn friends. And you are totally unique people. You really are. I mean, I really think the Capricorns I've met, you're like the most spiritual people I've met. You know, I really have. I mean, because you're out there. I mean, you really think out of the box. And I find them fascinating. I really do. You think out of the box. So let's see what happens. Wow. I want to read these two cards from the book, because just talking about the kids being our future leaders, and the pregnancy card comes through. How beautiful. And to express yourself, individuality, yes. And obviously, look at this, to express yourself, because you're awesome, and look, the coins there to support your awesomeness. You might be one of those philanthropists, you know, that give back. How gorgeous. Let's see what happens. Change physicians. Oh my goodness, this has come out the second time. Third time, I think. Totally second time, and maybe even the third time. Wow. Okay, my darlings, for any of you, you know, who have some health issues, don't just align with whoever you have right now. Go Google what you have. Be your own health advocate. Learn as much as you can about what you're feeling or sensing, or you know what you've been diagnosed with. Read about it, okay? That way you're in the forefront. So when you go to another physician, you can say, I know about this and this and this and this. So they can't BS you. Okay, well, we gotta definitely read the Archangel Raphael, but I'm like, change physicians and get a second opinion have come forward now 4 times, and this might be the 5th time out of 12 readings. Okay, so that's saying something, that some of us do have some health, you know, scenarios that we really need to don't play stupid. Okay, don't play ignorant. Take care of you. You're the only one really who can heal yourself. And imagine if you have the knowledge of what's going on in your body, you know, then you can heal yourself, especially if you're getting spiritually aligned. You start praying and deep breathing and exercise. All that helps. Okay, so let's go into the pregnancy card, because I find this is so cute how this came out. We were talking about, you know, it's so important to raise our kids now into the spiritual faith, you know, with hopes and dreams that they can do whatever they want. They really can. They can do whatever they want, okay? They can be born to shine, especially if you as the parents teach them to say, you're born to shine, my darlings. This card indicates that you or someone close to you is presently or will very soon be expecting a child. The fairies celebrate the birth of this precious new baby upon the earth, as this child is an angel of great joy and light and brings many positive changes into your life. This card could also indicate the impending successful adoption of a child. Look how sweet is that. See, I like reading from the books because these authors have their, you know, they channel this information. Additional meanings for this card. A significant birthday is imminent, and the fairies are helping celebrate the day. Watch for the successful birth of a new project. Ah, see that? That's nice to know. Watch for the successful birth of a new project. There you go. I mean, even if your mind's in the clouds, as they say, could be a new project that you really are, walking into that'll bring you the success. Okay, maybe you are really, you've been grounding and now you're recovering. Okay, you went into nature, you grounded with mother, and you said, bring me the messages. And look, your mind was in the clouds, but it'll bring the coin, it'll bring you success. I mean, for future, your future will be set up. Okay, so very good. Watch for the successful birth of a new project. A baby who was important in your life was recently born. This card can also relate to a pet's birth or pregnancy. Aww. You're healing from a painful experience related to a pregnancy. God bless you all. I had 3 miscarriages and 5 years of fertility. I mean, I kind of over that, but that was hard. I think that's why I'm YouTube. Because if I would have had my children, I would never have been on YouTube. That's why I call you my babies. You're ready for a big change in your life. There you go. You're ready for a big change in your life. I'll accept that. I'm ready for a big change in my life as well. Yes. Okay, that's a beautiful card. I really would never intuitively have tapped what was just said, but thank you, Doreen Virtue, for bringing out this wisdom. And now we have this beautiful lady here. You can tell she's in her crone years. She's been through it, but she's still rocking it. You drew this card. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you are awesome. You drew this card because you worry about social acceptance. The fairies want to celebrate your uniqueness, since to them you're delightful and perfect just as you are right now. The fairies love your creativity, and they urge you to just be yourself. Don't squelch your true self in order to gain others' approval. Pretending doesn't work anyway, and you can't please everyone. Instead, enjoy being authentic and trust that like-minded people will be attracted to you. And we were just saying that Archangel Raphael is going to, for the month of July, he's about bringing happy meetings and, like-minded people coming towards us, and that we can spiritually grow together, or at least maybe work on projects together, and it's a win-win. Additional meanings for this card. Dress in a way that makes you happy. Trust and follow through with your creative ideas and visions. Speak your truth. Join the Red Hat Society an international social group for fun-loving women over 50. Express your creativity through an artistic project or a new business idea. Look at that. A new business idea. So go for it. See, mind's in the clouds for the creativity. And then business plata is here. I mean, this is, you've made it, earned it, worked it, talked it, and it came to fruition. So work on that. Keep that posted, my darlings. Never give up on yourselves, no matter what age. No matter what age you are, no matter how young you are. Look at that. What's his name from Facebook? My Lord. In college, and he's worth 42 billion bucks now. Oh gosh. I hope he's paying it forward. Yes. It's about being a visionary. And that's when you tap the spiritual wisdom, you open to that whole other side, another dimension. And right away, that puts you in a visionary channel, okay? Because either A, you will hear what they have to say, you will feel what they want from you, and you will see it in your mind's eye, okay? So what's wrong with tapping all that and designing things? And then for those of you raising children, God bless you all. God bless you, okay? Because we're all coded. We come at this time, our birthday, we're coded for a reason when we come in here. But if you can raise your future children, or children today, to become future spiritual leaders, this world will, in 100 years, will be healed. You think about it, as of today, in 100 years from now, all new people, okay? So let's set the foundation up for that, all right? Oh boy, I'm pulling another card. That's okay. I just got caught up with all of this because I find it so grand. So grand. Improving health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for a comforting reassurance about this situation. Okay, so let's do that because I know this card's come out. This is the second time and the second opinion. So 4 times. This may have been the 5th one, but let's, change positions. Okay, we get that. Let's go into the improving health. Improving health. Okay. Let's go in there. Oh, look at that. It opens up to this page. So, all meant to be. Okay. Improving health. Archangel Raphael is offering you inside information concerning the health situation you're inquiring about. He wants you to know that your prayers and healthful actions are working. So, stay on the positive path. See, talking about healthful actions. Take care of you. Eat organically. Drink, hydrate with water. Minerals, vitamins, good stuff, okay? It may be some time before the improvements are visible or palpable. In the meantime, please remain optimistic and continue taking positive lifestyle actions. If you are a healer, this card symbolizes that you are on the right path. There you go. See, my darlings, become those spiritual healers. Teach your children how to become spiritual helpers, healers, teachers. The changes you've been recently contemplating are indeed guidance from Archangel Raphael, who assists with your healing work. He is with you every step of the way on your healing journey. And the possible specific meanings, if you follow your intuitive guidance, you'll experience positive results. Your life purpose is healing work. Your prayers for health have been heard and answered. Isn't that beautiful? Your prayers for health have been heard and answered. My prayer, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for comforting reassurance about this situation. Okay? So, and if that means changing physicians, because some of these physicians, my darlings, they're all just pumping you up with those pharmaceuticals, okay? They don't have a spiritual bone in their body. So go to the alternative medicine. I'm not saying you have to switch just like that, but I'm just saying do the research. Be your own health advocate. Google everything about what's, giving you discomfort in any way. Whatever your health issues are. Google it. Learn from what you read about, research. There's so many wonderful medical sites out there, that aid in teaching us all what's going on. So be your own health advocate, okay? And if you have to change physicians, do it just like that. Snap, snap, you're out. Okay, my darlings. Well, it's been a lovely reading, really. So keep on moving forward, Capricorn. And the coin came out just for you. Have a wonderful, wonderful July. And believe in you. Embrace for those of you with children. Those of you having a baby, more power to you. But remember, it can be about new projects. How exciting is that? Put it out there. Say, Spirit, I want to work with you. Give me the divine messages. Put that journal by your bedside so when you wake up in the morning, you can get it all together. And again, thank you all for my new subscribers and viewers. I love you all. Ciao.